Here's the big question. The big question is simply, how do you pass Ken and Bruce class? Listen, I know you watched the orientation video, but here's how you pass the quizzes. Now, the quiz, remember this, it's not about complete sentences, it's about complete thought. It's not about complete sentences, it's about complete thought. What do I mean when I say that? I am saying to you that what I'm more concerned about is the because. Right? So when I ask you a question, say, what is the difference between, why should a business prioritize item A over item B? Item A should be prioritized over item B, not because it's the right thing to do. Bad answer. Does that make sense? Because and Does that make sense? So whatever you present, always have two reasons. That's how you pass Ken and Bruce quizzes, right? So all about complete thought, not complete sentences. Does he care if you're writing complete sentences? No. He cares about your complete thought process. That is the key. So what you need to do is focus on complete thought. Because and two reasons. For instance, how does a company, why is customer service important? Customer service is important to a business because and blah, 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 blah. One reason is never sufficient. One reason is never sufficient for anything. Does that make sense? One reason is never sufficient. So if you want to pass Ken and Bruce quizzes, right? Complete thought. Complete thought, not complete sentences. The word because is your best friend. And the other best friend is the word and. Because if you have two reasons, then Ken and Bruce can't take points off. So make sure you do that. Now, how to pass this test. Read the book and remember everything that comes out of his mouth. Right? Read the book and remember everything that comes out of his mouth. How do you do that? Because the multiple choice test usually focuses on terminology, concepts, and things of that nature. So go through the chapter, make sure you notice every term, people's names, things of that nature, theories that are introduced. Make sure you're familiar with them. That's what you're looking for the multiple choice. Now, for the short answer, your focus, think about this, for the short answer, your focus is on practicality, right? He's going to give you a lot of examples. If you were in this situation, what would you do? And here's the thing. When you answer what you would do, remember what we said before. I would do this because, and then at least give two reasons. Does that make sense? For instance, as a question, I would say, you own an ice cream parlor, but customers aren't coming in anymore. What's something you could do to encourage customers to return? Right? So a bad answer would be, to get customers to come back, I would give discounts. There's no because, there's no and, there's no reasoning. Wrong answer, right? So the correct answer would be, I would give discounts because in my area, the customers may be very price sensitive and maybe they've lost jobs so they can't afford it anymore. And this would encourage them to come out and support the business and still be able to pay their monthly expenses. I know it's a lot, but it's all about encouraging you to become critical thinkers. Remember, you're a scholar now. You're a scholar now. What does that mean? Scholars produce. Students just regurgitate. I don't want you to be a student. Don't just tell me. I want to see you create. I'm not worried about you memorizing something. So make sure you have, what would you do? Say what would you do. Give the reasoning and at least two reasons. And if you do that, you should be straight. Go study. Bye.